Hi, and welcome to Stage 1 of our lead generation framework. This training video is all about understanding lead generation. In this stage, you'll be focusing your efforts around analysing your current lead generation capabilities, identifying areas for improvement, and learning lead generation best practices. There are a couple of key steps in this stage. The first is conducting a lead generation assessment, and the second, understanding the revenue marketing journey. So, let's move into step 1, which is conducting a lead generation assessment. The action item here is to use the lead generation audit to help you to determine your strengths and weaknesses when it comes to generating qualified leads. Let's take a look at that lead generation audit. This is a detailed tool that will help you to understand how mature your lead generation program currently is. It all starts in the Weighting tab here at the bottom. Inside the tab, there are a number of categories. The first one is Strategy, Process and Skills. The next is Marketing Automation and Lead Management. After that, we have Direct and Database Management, Website, Blog and Community, Conversion and Landing Pages, Analytics, SEO and Paid Search, Associations, Partnerships and Channels, CRM and Marketing Systems Integration. And finally, campaign measurement and reporting. Set the weighting for each category based on relevancy to your business needs. Make sure the total of all items equal 100% before you move on. The next tab is the Self-Assessment tab. Read through each of the descriptions and then think, how does your company compare, on a scale of 1 to 5, across each of the best practices? For example, this first one, lead generation strategy, is documented in a clear, concise fashion and approved by senior management. How would you rate your company based on that best practice item? Now, go ahead and click the drop-down menu and select your score. Once you've done that for all of the different sections and all of the different best practices, head over to the Results tab and you'll automatically see your calculated results. The real power in this diagnostic tool is right here. You can see the gaps in your organisation based on best practice categories that are most important to you, so you can quickly identify areas for improvement. At the bottom of the results section, you'll also get a weighted readiness score. This score is your overall lead generation maturity index, and it's out of 100. We recommend running this audit a couple of times a year to understand your gaps and to gradually increase your index score over time. The final tab in this lead generation audit is the Recommendations tab. There are some useful, high-level recommendations that are automatically populated for any best practice areas where you may have scored 3 or lower. The next step in stage 1 of this lead generation framework is the revenue marketing journey. Your action item in this step is to read our Guide to Revenue Marketing to get an insight into one of the biggest shifts in business-to-business marketing right now. One where business-to-business marketing teams are responsible for directly connecting marketing to revenue and are measured by metrics such as percentage contribution to pipeline or overall revenue contribution. Depending on where you are in your lead generation program right now, you will ultimately want to steer yourself towards this revenue marketing model. So, that's the end of this first stage in our lead generation framework. I'll see you shortly in the next video. Stage 2, Lead Generation Programs.